Hello, take two. This is going to be a usual suspects, and you flipped the magician and loss. So you're trying to cope with the loss. And then you flipped house and home and the empress. So you've taken a big blow for the empress to fill it. It's got to have been something major, right? A major component to your kingdom. Because underneath of all that is the King of Pentacles. I do suggest you look at the earlier reading. It seems to be a part two. I hate to start with loss, but that's where we left it. All right. And I had to look at this too, and it's no happiness in your past. Princess in your past, the white horse. So, you were living a fairy tale life once upon a time, right? Unicorns and glitter. And then, broken heart. And now you've been in the pits ever since. It's all hard and nothing sounds good. You can't listen to music anymore. It all sucks. Love sucks. And your heart's broken. You're into putting in some work to go down a dark path. You're going to develop, maybe you're doing shadow work. You're seeing how you got here, because everything isn't all princessy, right? I'm not just a princess. I'm a real person. And yarn, the Ace of Pentacles and yarns. To a story, a lie. To do the shadow work and not be so gullible so that you don't get caught in that again. You're already dealing with the loss. Let's not have a new dude that's just like the old dude. Not saying he is. I'm saying, why is that here? It's a symbol. It's your symbol of buyer beware. The lovers. Let's get a thing on this real quick. They go. They're all gone. Something way back here. Okay. And synchronicity. Didn't I say that word? It was like the two that were the same was the synchronicity or mirror stuff. I said synchronicity for some reason. So the two of you, it's the right timing. The two of them, it's the right timing for the exchange of boyfriends. Because this one's bringing the real deal and he's not lying. He's solving all your problems. This is order out of chaos. Okay, and we're reading with the Oak, Ash, and Thorn and the Spacious Tarot. Everything else. Your sidekick is the new guys. I don't know what its name is. It's a storytelling card. So let's have a look at this gullible princess who was happy in the past. Then she got her heart broken and now she's been down in the dumps ever since, looking to get even deeper. Drawn to the dark side. Ten of Cups and the Lovers. There's your past. He must have put one on you. Queen of Cups. Oh my God, you love that man. Five of Pentacles, and then he betrayed you. Ah, that took all your gullibility, didn't it? Broken heart. Down in the dumps. Four of Pentacles. No more of that. Knight of Wands. Eight of Wands. Communication. He didn't do what he was supposed to do. Down in the dump. Can't make anything make sense. Can't be heard. Can't connect. Can't get the job done. Betrayed you. Because that's what he was supposed to do. Was be your knight in shining armor. And so, having said that and everything not working out, you're willing to put dark work, a lot of earnest, hard, dark work into either dark thoughts are shadow work. I mean, it could be good or it can be really bad. There's the Magician again for somebody. And the King of Swords upside down. That's gaslighting. That's bad juju. Because you're going to see. You don't want to be seen. Ace of Swords. You don't want to. Okay. King of Pentacles. A lot of work into seeing through the bullshit, into night vision. You put in a lot of work to this. You have an inner vision. You have an insight to him that maybe he's unaware of. The Magician, because you're always trying to make things work, trying to deal with the loss, trying to see the reason why. So much loss after so much work, it just doesn't add up. King of Swords upside down could be gaslighting, not seeing the truth. And this is the truth. Not seeing the truth. The Ace of Swords is the truth. You've put a lot of work into not seeing a truth that's right in front of you. You put a lot of work and effort into something that you wouldn't see would hurt you. You put a lot of effort and work into something that was bad for you, but you couldn't see it because you were so gullible, because you loved him so much. You didn't see the betrayal coming, but you should have. If you hadn't been so gullible, perhaps you would have. Now, in this moment, we are in a kind of a murky, muddled area. I can't tell whether it's shadow work or revenge, and maybe it's both. But I got to move on. Ace of Pentacles. So you know what not to do next. Or the new guy is the real one because he's not lying. The real deal. The real deal comes. And the old deal goes. Show me the Ace of Pentacles. Show me the truth. Page of Swords. You're just watching right now. They're going to have to prove themselves to you. You believe everything's a lie unless it's guilty first and prove your innocence, not the other way around. But that's how you learned to be. 7 of Cups. Confused. Really not sure. Because you've been lied to so much. This guy's telling the real deal. The new guy. 5 of Wands. He's not playing no game. He's not playing that game. It's not a game. This is not a game. There's your new lover and synchronicity. Y'all go together like peas and carrots. King of Pentacles, Temperance, and the 10 of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is on your mind. So it's new dude. New dude is King of Pentacles. That's a twist. So you got stability, mirroring, patience, protection, love, to give and receive love, and money. And you had wealth and joy were your cards in the other reading. New dude brings you wealth and joy, but he's a lot like old dude, isn't he? Let me see what's under here. The Wheel of Fortune, doing something they never thought you'd do. The Tower, the Devil, the 8 of Wands, 7, 8 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, 5 of Swords. I don't know what to do about that because I immediately thought that was old dude. Okay? And the only reason it could be both of them are Pentacles because in the other reading it was 2 Ace of Pentacles. But that doesn't feel right to me. leave it in the comments. I'm sorry for this. I can't find my way through that. Nine of Cups. You've come a long way, though. Where I was kind of headed to is that, like 15 cards down. Okay, it takes a while. It's not a good outcome. There's a possibility for some of you that you give him you have that conversation. I'm leaving, and he convinces you to wait. But you've come a long way. See, he don't want you till you're gone. That's the feeling it is, but I can't get there without guessing. I don't want to guess. All right. Now we're going to have a look at these tea leaves. They should be considered a standalone. If I can fit them into the story, of course I will. But they may have absolutely nothing to do with this reading whatsoever. And I have my cheat sheet here. Do we have candle? You will be shown the way. Well, you know how not to do it. But there you are seeking, to be shown the way in darkness. Seven of Swords, to lie, to choose, the light or the dark, and the Star. I think you just choose to go within. And, well, maybe it's the High Priestess. Maybe you will be shown the way in inner calling, darkness. You will be playing different roles. That's the new dude. That's the new dude. You're a magician twice. You're an empress, and your new hat is one of darkness. Page of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. Hard at work, determined to learn this darkness. Seven of walled off and isolated. Leave me alone. You're going to learn the dark arts. I swear to God, you're like an apprentice to you become an apprentice to the dark arts. And then this one is Dragon. Beware of self-delusion. All right. Well, maybe that's what all this is about, is to find out, because there's your self-delusion, right? Maybe you're kind of growing up. And you're not real pleased about it. You're more responsible for your misery than you'd like to be, and it kind of makes you, well, you can just get mad at yourself. It's embarrassing. The Chariot, the desire to move away from it. That is the desire. Some of this introspection is not going to be pleasant, and you need to stay. See it through. Don't run away. Temperance. The time is now. The time is now. We had a Temperance over here too. Time is now. And we had Cosmic Timing in the other reading. The time is now. The Tower. Let it fall. Three of Cups. You know, it was barely standing anyway. All right, all you can get is the basics there. You ready for more? All right, now I'm going to turn this leaf for you. Ooh, it's over, baby. An abrupt departure. And hello, Karen. Karen in the house. Okay, you cannot be pleased. I said it's over. Why are you still here? Fortune. Because they want to continue to benefit from your... Anyone who knows you benefits from you. You give too much. River. You and your great big heart. Even flow. You try to take care of everybody. Well, that's not working. Rainbow. Wish granted. Serendipity. Synchronicity. Blessing. Patience pays off. Abundance, hope, good luck, patience, promise, God send, creation. Manifesting wealth, prosperity, and perfect timing. That is your new dude. Bend in the river. It came because you were ready. It came, all these little creeks and rivers all flowed into the big one, all the temperance, they all flow together into the momentous moment of now, and it came because you were ready. But you're still mad about the ending of the old. This ending has upset you. See the earlier reading? But let go of it because you're lucky. You're lucky. Make a wish. You got your wish. You got true love. Three of Wands. Now you look to your future. No more waiting. You move toward your future. You're not going to wait anymore. You stayed here forever in this limbo where you weren't happy, and you weren't the only one. The other one stayed too. Nobody was happy, and now it's going to come apart, and your life will continue again. Here's your advice from Spirit. Is the Seven of Cups. Your advice is to explore your options. Didn't we have a seven of Cups right here? Let's look at that. Oh, the Ace of Pentacles again. Explore what new dude's offering you. Don't just take it blindly. That's what happened last time. Page of Swords. Watching. Yeah, it's there is no more innocent until proven guilty. They have to prove themselves to you. Because you are confused. You believed in, you don't know what to believe. You believed in the last one. It was a bag of lies. Big pack of lies. Five of Wands. This is no game. This is the real deal. This is the new dude. He's not lying, but you feel like you just can't believe in anything. Because you have a history of bad decisions and you're trying to return to reality. You're feeling trapped. That goes back to that embarrassment and about how you acknowledge how you kind of you helped create this. And it was bad. And what you should be working on is see your confusion about the past. Okay, you're confused about the past. You're trying to put those pieces together. Stop thinking about them. It should be over, right? You can try to separate yourself a little bit. Try not to think about it 24/7. Try to think about your options, your choices, your opportunities. Because you just don't be second guessing yourself so much. Yes, you have accountability in it in the dark part. That's probably fear and ego, right? And when you see your monsters, they become a lot smaller than you thought they were, and it'll be all right. And the I Want My Money Back Oracle says that you are on the cutting edge and you need to slice through obstacles and carve a path toward your dreams. Trust your intuition. Here's your affirmation. Repeat after me. Leave it in the comments. My life is truly guided. You have the whale. Communication. You are encouraged to communicate clearly from your heart. Bridge any gaps that are keeping you from connecting deeper with your loved ones. It is important to speak your truth with emotion, vulnerability, and power. Make today your new beginning. Try to leave any past mistakes in the past. Stop thinking about it. Don't allow them to weigh you down any longer. Move forward today with the confidence and knowing that you have better and brighter days ahead. And if you are worried you don't have the strength to move on, is that why you stayed so long? Think of how much strength you are using to hold on. Then redirect that energy and enjoy your life. Make that cut.